This is Urban Myth Dissolution Center. The game is completely off-center on my screen. I don't know why. It's windowed at the moment. I'm gonna fix that. This is a game about playing as a student and you're trying to stop something. It's really hard to figure out what this fully means, but you are literally trying to figure out what these phenomena are, and you're trying to get a sense of what they are. It feels a bit like that idea of like researching these phenomena, but taken in a more narrative sense is what it was described as on the story page. I've been following development of this game for like a while now. And so to know that there's a demo all of a sudden for this Games Fest, I was like, yo, we have to try this. This is a work of fiction. All the organization's business, the characters in the book are fictitious. Any resemblance to I can read that. I can't read that fast. I can't even read that fast. What's funny about this is that anytime a game does that, it makes you not want to read it. Oh no. Why now? Why here? There's something here. Hide, Azumi. Three days ago. What happened three days ago? Why is Azumi there? This game looks strikingly beautiful too. It's so nice looking. Anomaly Checkup. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Business call? What? I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Center's down the elevator, 4 floors deep. I hope they can fix me here. It's a very fascinatingly paced game too. The pace of the game is moving very, very quickly. Ah, I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came here seeking our help. And you have a problem you want to solve as soon as possible. The text goes by so fucking fast I can't read it. Why, yes, but how did you... Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami Fukure. It's me, but how do you know my... Oh yeah, here we go, the titular character. The one on the very cover. He sees as we do, thanks to strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguriya, Center Director. Let's identify what you're seeing. Huh. I kinda don't even want to read because it goes by so fucking fast. It's really hard to keep up. Oh, that's nice. Why does every game do this? I'm gonna say it right now. If your game has text and it flies by the speed of light, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I get that it's like a cutscene thing, right? And so you're pacing the cutscene based on like pace of the game, of the cinematic. But my God, like I can't keep up with the pace of the reading. It's like, and like. Did you see how they paced the cutscene too? They paced the cutscene based on the music, the timing of the music, and the timing of the words that the characters say. But even if I'm not reading it out loud, I can't read that quickly. It just goes by so fast that I'm like, I lose presence of what's going on. We've seen a lot of games like this that do that now, and I don't know why. But it's weird because when we get into the game, as you can see, it's a much more traditional format, more of almost like a visual novel. And you get to see sort of what the game is going for. It's more of a narrative game. It's a very slow-paced game. Just the cutscene goes at a blistering rate, and cutscene pacing at that speed only works in one of two ways. If it's fully visual, perfect. If it is voice acting, fine. If it's text-based text and it's fully visual, it's a nightmare. Because you cannot read quickly enough to keep up with what's going on, and you can't take the time to enjoy the visuals at the same time. If it was voice acted, right, you could just listen and look at the visuals and be immersed into the experience. You could actually be engrossed into it. Or if it was just a visual, like say the intro to World of Horror, right? No words needed, things are happening, and you know what's going on. You could just let yourself sort of like wonder what's like going on. It feels smoother. And even World of Horror had that problem too, where it went by so fast at times. But at least it gave you more time to read things. It slowed down and the text loaded immediately, and it lingered on scenes for a long time. Am I nitpicking? I'm probably nitpicking. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Miss Azumi, about the things you're seeing. They are different from ghosts as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed. You might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You are probably visualizing them in some way. I see? Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping. You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. And could you perhaps help me deal with this, clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here, at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please, do something about these things I'm seeing! All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first, so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. What did you feel? Ow. Oh, of course. What just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. A terrible curse indeed. What? The cursed chair! Oh, that's such a good vibe for the game. It's so funny because like this is what cursed objects are, right? And so it makes you wonder, like, what do these people do? Like, dolls are terrifying, but a chair that's been passed down for generations in your family that's cursed by death itself, it's like, what do you do? Yeah, it's just a chair. Like, now you're just gonna stuck there with it's just a chair! And it captures that like funniness of what happens when the object that they take over, that they possess, is absolutely it's completely inconsequential. I'd place it there for research. How careless of me. So, what happens now? You sat in it. So you either figure things out, or just die. Let's undo that curse that just hit you. Yes, please. I believe I kept a research file on this chair, somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. Oh, poor Azumi. Well, you get the vibe of the game now. It's very interesting to see what this game is going for. So yeah, this game is very much a... It feels almost like a weird... shitpost on like the idea of things that are cursed, but it also takes it seriously too. It's just a funny way of looking at the world, because I don't believe in spirituality, but think of like the last exorcism, right? If it was real, what would you have to do? It'd be benign stuff like this. And considering how deeply ingrained a lot of this stuff is, and how deep the lore of some of these things go, it could be something as simple and stupid as a cursed chair, or it could be spirits that you see wandering around, like yokai or something. Observe. Director-san? Yes? Am I looking pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. Examine the chair. Look at the chair. I thought this was here for guests. Why did I ever sit down in that thing? Why leave such a thing lying around anyway? To fool you. To prank you, of course. Well, maybe to deal with you, actually. Maybe he wanted you dead. Question mark. No idea what I'm even looking at. For. Look at the file, sure. Kunio Yanagita, Kumagusu Minakata, Shinobu Urakuchi, Shigeru Mizuki. Folklore studies. Am I pronouncing these names right? You got me, game. You absolutely got me. It's like saying Daisuki. The legacy of Miss Ripper? How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer, at least? Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins for venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? Good question. That is kind of interesting. And I do love the way that the game handles when you have more elements that you need to research, right? Because, like, sometimes it's annoying to have to, like, research, it's annoying because say in JRPGs, you have to go back and talk to the person multiple times, right? This game doesn't just close the menu after you're done talking. If there's more options for you to use, it keeps the menu open again. There's a lot of low quality of life features that feel nice. I'm just gonna leave. You can't. Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression and liberation, caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Look for the file. Shaping your happiness, surefire tips for building report, occult great reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. Check with the director. And I really, really love this concept. It's such a good concept to play with because the supernatural is so fascinating. You can go anywhere with it, and there's such a depth of the lore that you can take this any which way. Like this game could go anywhere. There's so much to it to think about, to dive into. I can't wait to see what they eventually do dive into. Can't find it. The bookshelves are full of occultist titles. I can't seem to find the file. I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. But when I wore these glasses earlier, I kind of saw ghosts even more than before. It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late. Don't worry. What happens to me if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on and find the file with clairvoyance and all that. Oh, Zed. Here goes. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing this. This place has ghosts too, or rather, people and things that were here before or something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near that shadow. Right? Right. Now or never. Yeah, I know I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk. You. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. We got it, nice. The clue. I really enjoy this. There's like 2 different layers that you can play with. It's interesting. And I love the art in this game. It's so good. It's so nice, and the detail is so beautiful in this game. And look at the bottom right too. That's why I didn't want to put on the like VTuber model. But look, pops it open. You see the nose, you see the mouth, and pop it closed. It's so good. Yay, director, I got this. I think it's this one. Ah, fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. Case wrapped. So I'm saved now. How do you undo the curse? I don't know. The file didn't mention anything about uncursing. Only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Necrosis? What is that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? Found a clue. A death-inducing curse. Found a clue. How could I? What should I even do? You sat down in a chair. Did you feel anything when you did? What I felt? I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'll go check. Gotta keep trying. Examine the chair. Man, it's so funny because the picture for the objective, she's so happy and like she's such a go-getter, right? But this is a life and death situation for her. But in the picture, she's like, I've gotta find this thing and figure out what's going on. She also smiles when she puts on the glasses, as if she's not seeing ghosts again. Remember, I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director too. Jabbed by a splinter. I remember now. When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How could I possibly? Miss Azumi, let's try to think of a hypothesis. A hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Oh my, I honestly have no clue. Compare potential explanations from those 2 pieces of information. And focus on the most likely possibility. It's alright. You can do this. Compare possibilities from collected information. Focus on one. Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. Oh wait, here we go. Now we can undo the curse. How to undo the curse? Yeah, sure. Let's think things over for a bit. What do I have to do here? Huh. But what should I think about? And how? Let me offer a hint to get you started. Director-san. According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means people who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting? Yes. However, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat down, I felt a jab, like from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood. Maybe there's a... Oh, this is cool. See, this is what I was waiting for too. Because there's multiple parts to this game, right? One, it's a narrative game, so you get a narrative of like what's going on in the city, why there's so many things happening, and what is the urban myth, the Dissolution Center. But then there was also this other part of the game that it wasn't really explained well, but now I see what they were getting at. You're trying to solve the mysteries, and you need to put the clues together and actually deduce things and figure out what's going on based on what's happening. Maybe there's a that jabs you with a needle trap. Okay, that's stupid. Maybe there's a poisoned rubber trap, metallic. Maybe there's a metallic trap. Maybe there's a... What's the nature of the chair is curious. Maybe there's a poison trap. Rubber? Maybe there's a poison trap. Infused with... The... What? Infused with... Oh man, I really don't know. Infused with rage and hate. In a hidden compartment. Injecting a necrotizing poison. Right? Because there's different possibilities here. We can say it's infused with rage and hate. That puts biting bugs in you, but there's no bugs. We were, however, injected. It's like a needle, right? It's like a splinter. So something's jabbed us in our leg. So maybe there's a hidden compartment that can poison us, and it necrotizes us, so it's a necrotizing poison. Maybe there's a poison trap in the hidden compartment, injecting a necrotizing poison. Thank you for repeating everything I just said. That's me. Is this accurate? I think I got jabbed by something when I sat down. The director mentioned that people who sat in this chair rotted away starting from their lower bodies. Let me rethink this. It's not in the hidden compartment. That jabs you with a needle. Oh. Oh, I see. Oops. Maybe there's a poison trap that jabs you with a needle, injecting a necrotizing poison. That might mean... if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it is a poison. And maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something. I see. It seems you're a viable hypothesis. Do you think he sat in the chair? Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now then? Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check right now. Like, by sitting on it, or by just... okay. Take a look. Ah, here we go. Ah. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we could find an antidote. Oh, it's not coming off. There we go! Nice. You broke it. Oh no. Miss Azumi! I did it, Director-san! Now we find out what the poison is and... this is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was gonna die for the poison! Yet now, your demolishing the chair has changed things. Rather drastically. Imagine that. A visitor destroying the cursed chair. We would need you to cover the repair bill. What? I'm so sorry. We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen. 10 million yen to Canadian. We're gonna be here for a very long time. Wait, that's totally... said 10 million! I do admit, being careless on our end. So about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator, and cover the fees with your wages? But I, please. Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million. Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I can do that. I'll just go now. Phone number 070 something 400 something 404. Inugami University Comp Sci, 3rd year. Street address? No, that's my phone number. And why do you know about my uni? I told you, I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. What's crazy is if he just lets her become a computer scientist, right? If he just lets her finish her degree, she can help pay it off because she'll be paid 6 figures. She's a programmer. Yet I prefer welcoming you in. Well, yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. Oh my. I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. A journal. Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. Yeah. Man, the UI in this game is so fucking smooth. It's so good at like guiding your eye towards the important things. It's so good at keeping you always looking towards the most important things that are actually gameplay elements, and not faffing around looking for like hidden spaces to like view things. The UI is extremely focused. Is this the right page? Many instances involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already! Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me? To begin with. I see. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power is similar to mine. What was it? Vision, not people skills. Yes, his vision! That shows him a power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. And now he's my director. Vision allows the Urban Myth Dissolution Center director to see everything from a distance. Knew about my clairvoyance power, gave me a pair of glasses, and gave me this journal. But also pressures me to pay back my debt in a passive-aggressive way. Kinda scary. Me! A university student with an unlucky tendency to get in trouble. Stressed by the ghostly figures that haunt the edge of her vision. Went seeking the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's help, hoping for a cure for these visions, but vandalized the cursed chair and picked up some hefty debt. Agreed to work at the center as a field investigator to help her repay everything. Case notes. Hey! Started working as a field director. I visited the Urban Myth Dissolution Center hoping they might cure me of these ghostly visions, but life comes at you fast. Exploding brain emoji. I sat in the cursed chair without realizing it. Unless I do something, I'll run away from my lower body and die. Scared face. Need to find a way. I reached a hypothesis with the center director's help. Thinking face. Narrowing down possibilities based on clues I collected. You see those jabbed on the behind with a poison needle. Need to determine what specific poison it was. Sweat face. I broke apart the cursed chair while trying to determine the nature of the poison, and now have a huge debt. Sweat face. I need to repay it all by working as an investigator, and hopefully also have them cure me of these ghost sightings. A pleading face, smile crying emoji. Urban Myths, hey look, the cursed chair. Dear me, did you know that numerous cursed objects exist in this world? Items that bring you misfortune, or even death. Just by owning them, you'll find everything from cursed jewelry, cursed dolls, cursed cars, to cursed estates even. For most of them, the first owner had a strong obsession for the artifact, and it's that obsession what brings disaster to the new owner. Among this cursed selection, the cursed chair is especially strong, and is said to have killed 60 people to date. The original owner of the chair, angered by someone else sitting in it without permission, killed the incident man. The owner was sentenced to death for murder, but just before his execution, he shouted that he would curse to death whomever dares sit in his chair. After his own death, anyone who sat in the chair died a strange death within mere days. Since then, the chair has been known as the cursed chair, or dead man's chair. 50 souls have perished by sitting in the dreaded seat. The current owner, taking heed, has it on display from the ceiling, so no one could possibly sit in it. And what does this chair look like, you ask? Uncannily similar to the one you're currently on, actually. I got the wrong voice. You see him? At first I thought, why does it say dear me? It's the deer in the bottom right, he's narrating it to me! Holy shit, there's a lot of reading. Clairvoyance in the database. Psychometry is the ability to read residual thoughts from objects. Azami's clairvoyance is the power of this kind, enabling her to look back on events that happened in a given location. However, Azami needs to wear special glasses to accurately assess this information. Even superheroes need to be trained and honed apparently. What? Look at the deer. The deer does an awooga face. Look. Awooga! The Urban Myth Dissolution Center Director's special ability grants him panoptic sight into events that occur far away. He leverages this to keep track of Azami and Jasmine's investigations. But dear me, isn't that less vision and more voyeur? Wait, yeah, doesn't he see me naked? Glasses! Azami's special gadget. As her clairvoyance powers are still weak and it's hard for her to get the focus right, so these glasses come to the rescue. Pinpoint focus, right in her pocket. Hypothesis. Hypotheses involve figuring out the possibilities based on gathered information, then comparing each and narrowing them down. This may help make sense of ambiguous situations and provide clarity. Or will it? Can it confirm this hypothesis, dear colleague? Urban Myth Dissolution Center. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is a sort of detective agency that specializes in cases involving anomalies that are beyond the abilities of the police. I think the world actually has a need for such an organization. You have your journal now. By the way, you've been staring at your journal for the last 10 minutes. Are you okay? How about we take a quick break? A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time? First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about this Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay? What are urban myths anyway? It's the totality of information leading to the net theories are all sorts of which love is my own theory one time and instead of holy shit, Jesus Christ. Way too fast. 1 hour later. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it is seared in my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigations. Like right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. She should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh, okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set, Miss Azumi. It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues. She's a poor student. She's a student with no control over her life. Hey. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azumi Fukurai, right? Yeah? Let me think. Zami. Yasumi Tomarigi. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi? Jasmine? Get it? I don't. What the fuck is a Yasumi? Yasumi meaning. Rest, vacation, holiday. I don't get it. Yasumi? Jasmine? I guess? What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for urban myths too? So that's all you. I just drive you around. Deal? Seriously? Director again? Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Ugh, why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Understood. I need coffee to continue this game. There's a lot going on in this game. And I really want to do this game just because goddamn, this game is good. But there's a lot to do in this game. And it moves at such a blistering pace too. And look at this guy. Oh god, I love the art so much. This is not in my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about the social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So the reason we look things up is tracking rumors and such. Tracking rumors. Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumors. Social media research. Whoa. Taking notes, huh? Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Bossman's notes say... It all started from this Aiko person's account. For starters, check how far the rumor is spreading. How far it's spreading. And all urban myths come from rumors. You gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'd be able to? Choose the post and read them to me. I'll be able to comment, at least. I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by checking out the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. I'll be right back. I need to get some coffee. This game is going so fast, and I need something to really be able to force me. I need the attention span to go through this. I need something to help me figure this stuff out, okay? Listen, we can't solve mysteries if I don't have enough coffee.
A myth has been spotted. The break will only last 5 and get 5. He stays away for 10 minutes, making even more coffee, eating even more food, eating. It's all lies.
Yeah, sorry about that. That took a while. But it was a good... Listen, there's always at least one midstream break, and that was basically it. Let's see what this game has to offer. What are these rumors here? Guys, some weird dude showed up at... Oh wait, it's Aiko, sorry. 7-star fake consultant. Oh, that's good, sorry. Guys, some weird dude showed up at Mia's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're not really helping much. Huh, it's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Yeah, it could be something. Terrifying anomaly appears. Yeah, what could this be? What could this be, Azumi? Search for anomaly says find trending search words. Ah, it's blowing up. Okay, oops. E-skip. Oh, good. That's nice. I was scared, but I managed to snap a pic. Oh! Jasmine, you should look at this! Whoa, would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. Shadow in the photo. Who needs useless police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. So true, King and Queen. Mr. Is that Shibinu? Looks rough for cops. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. I wish they would be more passionate about their work. Flame war going on between police supporters and otherwise. Not directly related, so just keep scrolling. You okay? You should call the authorities. A kind comment. The police are just there to put on a show. They're completely useless. The things that people say. Is that a guy? That's horrible. Imagine if something like this showed up in my room. If it's got a physical form, you can kick its ass. God, I love Jasmine. She's so fucking cool. It's just that influencer Aiko desperately chasing some clout. Influencers, disgusting influencers chasing clout. Is this all a setup? Who knows? A false report, stop wasting police resources. If it is all a setup, yeah. I can't unsee the billboard in the window. So true. Man. Is something wrong? A sign showing through the window. Unique landmarks. You're trending, LMAO. I get why some posts blow up, but others not so much. Flames and ammo from all over. Posts get shared way wider than we'd think. Calling the police just so you can go viral by calling them useless. People who do this stuff in the name of entertainment are insane. Well, the tone is kind of annoying. Why is this trending? Half of any trending content is this stuff. You're mocking the police and the false pretenses, and it's the police you're calling useless. Nice photo. Fake news? That's what we need to go find out. For now, keep tracking the rumor itself. What is even entertaining about this? Were you raised in a barn? Raised in a... Haters gonna hate. Moving on. I can't believe you called the police for it, but the police aren't here just for you. These arguments aren't all related to the weird intruder himself. And look at his face. He's so annoying. That's terrifying. Cool, the post is getting trashed and all that, but did anyone tell the police? LOL, rhetorical question. No one had. You think calling the police is the best thing to do? Why did she have to post about it? We don't know for sure yet if she really did call the cops. Not that the cops would buy a story about ghosts showing up. Gives me the creeps that there are so many unreported cases. Not even just unsolved cases out there in the world. So we're actually doing some good for everyone. I wouldn't have guessed it from our director's antics. Hello, I am contacting you on behalf of trending. This happens quite a bit, and I don't know why they do this, but the idea of somebody contacting you to be like, hey, I want to use or like your content. I would like to buy your content, put it on my site. And it's like, dude, like this is just a social media post. Like you can do whatever you want. I really don't care. Articles like these, they cover them as actual instance, or as features on spooky stories or something. Who knows? Does this mean the suspicious man was breaking and entering at that Mio girl's place? Or was he there from the start? I suppose it's scary either way. Gotta check inside. The photos of the police and the photo of the guy were taken on different days. Huh? No evidence. Ignore it. The post is spreading like wildfire, but is it okay to leave the photo up like that? That sign to the window. Shouldn't take them long. These windows and bookshelves. They kind of remind me of a friend's place. You guys found it way too quick. Ruffle. Wait, it sounds ominous. Happened faster than I expected. Wait, seriously? LOL. Any replies to this post? Probably under this one. Don't think you can get the info out of me that easily. I would never tell you where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped. Lol. Mio? Could that be? You know her? She might be someone I'd know. Oh, hey. What? Cut out the sudden screams! Some of the letters seem to be moving, though I can't see clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses. Yo. Let's see! What's yellow? It's moving. What's going on? The letters are popping out! Huh? Say what? The letters, Mio's place, are popping out of the screen! No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching, yes. Good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search box near the top? Pick the search terms from there. Yes. Recap time. Search around for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also, check new posts in the timeline that should have from the searches. That's social research in a nutshell, okay? Okay, I'll try selecting the search keywords. I need glasses to see this. I feel like I didn't need glasses at all to see this. I feel like you could tell that this is something important, no? Maybe someone I know. Oh, hey. Okay, what? Okay, sorry. I clicked it again. The glasses icon, does that change? Nope. There's only a few things that you can click, and I need to just follow the tutorial. Mio's place. Results found. Docs. Shin Nakamachi. Mio, home. This is why nobody posts their private information online. Because assholes like you, SMT. Oh no. I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friend's. I think so. Think so is not enough to go on. Was this just rumors and fakes? I thought this place used to be a prison. You mean this place has a history? Bossman loves this kind of mess, I bet. Search and track. Might find something juicy. Oh, okay. Sure thing. Those letters look like they might jiggle around as well. Should I check with the glasses? Yeah, sure. After this. Wait there. I know the place. I don't know what to do. I'm nervous about people with random related knowledge sharing this. Wow, lol. That's insane, huh? At this point, they're just digging up secrets. Messed up, eh? Image search turns up an apartment called Maison Shin Nakamachi 2. Bet this is it. There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Your very first case involves someone you know. Not the luckiest recruit in town, are you? The director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me. Because he knew. Of course he knew. He knew what was going on. Complete social media research. No, not yet. Let this come to life. No, not happening. No search keywords hidden here. Here. Okay, so you have to select it and then you do it. Gotcha. So you select it and then you put on the glasses. Gotcha. Rumors and fakes. Wow. They are moving. It wasn't my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which words I should be searching for? My power. I wonder what it actually is. Anyway, I should try searching for rumors and fakes. So I could end, but why would you want to end when there's even more? It's interesting how freeform this is, because you can either end by saying, okay, like you go there and you're done, right? Or you can continue on and continue searching things up. And it's very fascinating. And there's a flame score that just keeps going up too. There are too many people who don't realize this is just some rumor or criminal case. If it is a ghost, an exorcism will suffice, but if this is some extraterrestrial contact, we're all doomed. What's going on here? A kind of sub-dimension, back-to-back with petty rumors? UFO in the air was just a prediction of what would come. It's actually some sort of contact with outer space. A message from space? Is the man in this image real? Me. Chat GPT. This man... Sorry, I mean Cheat AI, not Chat GPT, sorry. Cheat AI. This man may or may not be real. The facts are vary depending on the situation, so please continue to observe carefully. This guy showed up at my place too. Wait, what? That AI is a smart one. This guy showed up at my place too. Thankfully, I had precautions in place, so I was able to defend myself. But I was too scared to put a photo out of fear of being outed. I'm so disappointed in myself. What? Isn't that a good thing? That you don't want... Shouldn't you not want to be outed? What? Yikes, so sure in the other homes too. Can't tell either way from just this post. Wait, couldn't this just be Uncle Tiny? What? Excuse me, what? Huh? You know about Uncle Tiny? No. So the one in the photo is Uncle Tiny? Don't think so, since that one doesn't look so tiny. I'll show you the census files later. Sure. It's the Harbinger of Doom! Demons to the depths of hell are marching here on Earth! The end of humanity is nigh! What in the world is a Harbinger of Doom? Harbinger? Wielding Doom? What was his name? There was a monster or something just like this. You know, that one. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, what? This is Plasma. Plasma can explain everything. This is Plasma. Plasma can explain everything. There is nothing to be afraid of. Hashtag Nakamachi University. Hashtag Physics Department. Huh? Plasma. How unfortunate. If I had only given them a reading, I could have warned them. Kokoyo Psychic Lulu. Jasmine, have you had your fortune told? Can't stand long rants, much less hearing them one-on-one. But jacket is so cool. It looks like a red cape. Reminds you of Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood? Like in the picture books. Was that an urban myth? Dunno. Actual story behind the story or something? Who cares about color? It does look like a hood though. Isn't there some story about an air raid hood? Maybe it's a girl. So many different speculations. Some urban myths overlap in the way they look and whatnot. Demon in a robe. I see. That fellow could be showing a robe instead of a hoodie. What's funny is that this guy said, same person by the way, who said Plasma also said demon in a robe. Lobe, wasn't that the woman who keeps showing up in AI pics? What? Huh? Brand new urban myth right there. Oh, so the lady's name was Lobe. Lobe, robe, hence the reference. That's her name. Nice such a Lobe. Glasses! So it only works on moving letters. Blue letters is information for the journal for later. Which is interesting because you get more stuff from it. Hey, pro tip for beginner field investigators. Browsing social media to observe the spread of rumors by tracking which posts by which individuals go viral and which elements are attracting attention. Yep, that's good. AI generated woman. What? This is an AI. This is a myth. You guys done anything creative lately? I've fallen into a bit of a slump and I haven't been able to come up with much. I'm a little late to the party, but I've been practicing making AI generated art. You feed the AI keywords that match a vision of the piece, I'll draw it for you. So I tried it out a few times and ended up with a picture of this woman pursing her lips and glaring at me. I probably shouldn't say things like this, but you know, she was kinda creepy. I changed my keywords a bit and tried again, but I just got the same woman as before. I tried changing all kinds of things: her hairstyle, pose, body type, age, even her personality. But for some reason, the AI kept drawing the same woman. I get the scary feeling that she was somehow attaching herself to me and just closed the program without thinking. I started to imagine that if I kept generating pictures, eventually that woman was going to come right out of the screen. You guys ever try making AI generated art? It'd behoove you not to let some creepy AI generated woman get attached to you. Little old fogey. That's the demon. This is one of the demons that we have to deal with. This is one of the demons that we have to deal with. It's so small and tiny and frail. I was walking around K-City one day, looking for a place to get lunch. I was stopped at a crosswalk and waiting for the light to change when I noticed something out of the ordinary. A public payphone, with the receiver just hanging off the hook. I suddenly got this urge to put it back in its place, you know? But as I opened the payphone door and reached for the receiver, I noticed a tiny mouse stuck to it. Huh? My mouth had already closed around it before I could stop myself and I froze, trembling. But when I opened my hand and looked closer, I saw it was a little old man. We were both frozen in surprise, but when he met my gaze, he suddenly panicked. He leapt off the receiver, landed on the phone book, and scampered down the telephone pole. He crawled under the gap in the phone booth and legged it towards a nearby taiyaki restaurant. What the heck was that about? Apparently that little old fogey is quite a common sighting, especially among celebrities and artists. You know, I'm something of an artist myself, like an elk. Started working as a field investigator. Huh. Jasmine taught me various things about the job. I feel she's just not warming up to me just yet. Sad, crying smile emoji. Social media research about observing how relevant rumors are spreading. There's a ton to learn here. Social media research on the way. When I was supposed to track down rumors. Some of the words are wiggling around. When I put those glasses on, they probably jump out at us. Exploding brain emoji. I love these emojis. This is what happens when you give someone like an iPad and they journal, right? They just do they do the most and it's so cute. Looks like it's reacting to elements that are attracting attention. On socials, a post by someone called Aiko was trending wildly. Police on the scene. A photo that shows ghostly figure in a room. Many claim it's a setup or fake. The anomaly occurred at a friend's place. Someone identified the apartment. It was my friend Mio's place. What are the odds? What are the odds, indeed? Okay, well, we have some answers. There's not really much else we can search. We have all the clues that we have here. 3 out of 3. I'm glad it tells you, too, so you don't have to keep going crazy. We complete the research. This is terrible. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes. What happened to her friend? So, how's it looking? What if it's to save a friend? With your help, the investigation feels doable. I feel like I skipped something, no? So how's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, I feel like there's a missing line here. Remember, I just drive you around. Oh, of course. I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. Legwork? I'm on it. Mio's place. Hey, Mio. So, this is the Doc's girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it. Identifying the urban myth first. So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So, go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first. Got it. And investigate the room. Noted. This game has very, very different modes, and I really enjoy these different modes, right? You have 3 different main modes, and they all feel compelling. the evidence gathering phase is very, very interesting because you go in, you try to figure out what's going on, and also the sprite work for these characters is so beautiful because it's a simplified look that reminds you of these old school games on, like, say, the NES or the Sega Genesis, or like games like Clock Tower, where it's like very, very low amounts of detail, but the silhouettes are there to let you know who everyone is, right? And then all the detail is in the portraits that you get, which are absolutely beautiful. This game is so nice looking. I can leave? Observe the door. A regular, everyday, mundane door. Lock and chain fully functional. And then there's also the character design too. I love the motifs of these characters, right? The main character is like your average sort of like, you know, good girl who's like trying to figure out what's like going on. Jasmine is the punk. Like, she's there to kick ass, and she's so goddamn cool for it. Her jacket looks sick too, and I love the jacket plus hoodie combo. Sup? About the investigation. Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encountered anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads, and you start to see the rough shape of the urban myth. The shape of the urban myth. Who saw what, when and how, and all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. Huh. And then, you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah? Wow. With that vision, watching everywhere I go. You okay or what? Basically, you're on site, gather clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. About the Dissolution Center. Jasmine, how long have you worked here? 6 months? Not even, actually. What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Dunno, really. We all look into rumors. If it's paranormal related, we figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National or local governments, also universities and research organizations? The case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumor and taking an interest. Cool. Hello, Mio. This is the unit bathroom. Try searching with the glasses. Let's go say hello. Supportive senpai. Oh, she's following me. Hey. Are you okay, Mio? Azumi? Why are you here? About the incident. About Mio. How you doing? Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old. Inugami University. Human Sociology, 3rd year. Reason for coming. After a certain chain of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search and then just left. That's terrible. Then you contacted the center. That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. The same poster that we saw when we showed up as well. Oh, raid attack. Hello chat. Hello. Thank you, Athel and Red, for raiding. Everyone please go follow Athel and the Red. How are you? How was your day? We're solving, not crimes. Is it a crime to be a ghost? You would assume that the ghost is, the ghost is a victim of a crime because now that you're dead. We're playing a bunch of demos today. They vary in terms of, like, you know, time and stuff like that. So expect the data to be very, around the world, but, basically what I'm trying to say is you're free to leave if any of this doesn't interest you. Trust me. We get it. Demos, Steam Next Fest demos, it's just the way that it is. But I'm telling you right now, this game is really good. You can find a link that's pinned inside of chat. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. It's actually a really interesting game, and I think you would love it if you love narrative, almost like visual novel kind of games. And the game's about, like, deducing and figuring out what's going on, finding clues, and actually using that information to form hypotheses. It's actually a very interesting game. Being a ghost isn't a crime. However, ghosts can commit crimes. See? Then the victim becomes the victor. I thought if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. See, we saw the same poster at the very beginning. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Aiko-senpai saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Azumi, I really need your help. You can trust me, I'm good at this. By the way, it's my first day on the job. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new in the job and not super sure of myself. That's not a good... Not how you open the sentence. That's not how you open the sentence. You have to inspire confidence. Azumi, I'm begging you. You need to inspire confidence in your client. Your client is going to wonder what the hell is wrong with you. You just said that you have no clue what you're doing. But I'll help you in any way I can. I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you, Azumi. Yes, I'm on it. About the incident. The incident is trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay, I'm still pretty confused though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Aiko-senpai did. She helped me get out of the house, I guess. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You'd locked the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. This reminds you of my job is so top secret, I don't even know what I'm doing. That's a great way to describe it. It's like, listen, I've been here for 7 years, I still know what's going on, okay? I don't even know what the name of my job is. Just know I can't tell you about it. They haven't even told me yet. About the sudden intruder. Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know. We rushed out of the room, but I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azumi, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. Found a clue. Anomaly that occurs in old buildings. Anomaly that occurs in old buildings. So my supportive senpai is gonna help me. My senpai is gonna help me. In fact, she's following me around. I'm assuming you're Aiko, Chan, Kun. I don't know what the term. Kun? No, Sasuke Kun, Sakura Chan. Are you Aiko senpai? Take a peek. No. Wait. Okay, wait. Boxes of clothing and luggage. Not much space. Maybe room for one person? That's ominous. Hello, I'm Azumi Fukurai, Mio's friend. We are here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. You're a friend. Didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies. But I had doubts you existed until you showed up. But anyway, the police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio. She needs it. Isn't this your place too? Isn't this your place too? Like, shouldn't you want help too? Who are you, Aiko? Is it okay if I call you Aiko-san? Of course. Mio calls me Aiko-san too. Talk to me casual. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Aiko Shimizu, 29. I work. Hey! Hello, same age as me. Good. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Hey! I need you! Also, temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur! I guess. You're at Gami U too, right? Gami U? Yes, I'm a third-year computer science major at Inugami University. We're schoolmates! How lovely to hear! I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yes! Relationship with Mio. Why do you know my friend? Can I ask about your relationship with Mio? Mio's an Oki Sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Professor Oki too, so Mio is my seminar kohai. Kohai. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki Sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her, and we grew closer as friends. I see. That's why you knew each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. About the incident. Here we go. Yeah. How about this incident? Please tell me what it was that you saw. Last night, I was talking with Mio and lost track of time. That's not good. Well, what's funny is that like it happened so suddenly, and within a single day, everything is starting to pop off, right? It seems like there's been zero time between them. But they said that they've been watched for a long time. So why was it only last night that things happened? She agreed to let me stay over, so we slipped cushions on the rug. That's why the cushions are on the floor. You were going to sleep on the floor? Yes. Tamio was home, so I wasn't going to steal her bed. Was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off, were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police, and there was someone in the room. What's interesting is that they didn't turn on the lights on yet, so they didn't know what was inside. Which sort of then it begs the question of like how they got the photo of the thing in the first place. Because where'd the photo come from then? What'd you see? Can you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room? In detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared. I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, this shadow loomed up, as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow didn't look human. A shadow must be the anomaly then. But where did it appear from? That's still unclear. I should note this down too. Now we haven't actually gone into the glasses mode yet. So getting all this information, we can sort of verify these bits as we go. We just need to keep it in the mind for now. There's a space under the bed, but could it have been something actually real or just somebody who was hiding in the room? Is it just some weird peeper, right? Like you don't really know. When is the poster photo from? This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. But once I did, the guy disappeared. Disappeared? Just like that? More or less, he was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. Alright, we have a bunch of things. So famous, okay, we have a bunch of things that we need to figure out, okay? There's a lot of different things that we can sort of tie together immediately. But I think we need more time before we do so. Right? Let's talk to our senpai. Just don't rely on me. Got it? Okay, listen, buddy. Fine. Observe. Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled up on top. Curtains. Observe. We can see the billboards on the buildings across the street. 4th floor here. Okay. Now we go into the spirit realm and we see what the hell is going on. Just put the glasses on. Let's see what the change is. Oh my god. Oh my god. We'll go this way first. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yikes! What is this? They look like legs? Don't touch it. No. Azumi, why would you touch it? Azumi, I know you have the power of clairvoyance, right? But see, the funny thing about ghosts is this. Ghosts are used to people not paying attention to them. So they don't care about you. Until the moment that you let them know, maybe, you know, poorly, that you're aware of them. Then the ghosts realize, oh, you can see me. That means I can see you. And that means we should talk to each other. And you really don't want to talk to the ghost. I can't seem to actually touch it. It feels so weird. What exactly is this shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. I should note this too. Shadows seen through clairvoyance. It seems like a vestige of like what was happening. Or rather, maybe the remainder of their legs. Because it reached up from the shadows from the ground almost. Behind you! A ghost! But according to the director, my power is clairvoyance, and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost, not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, and something was here? Look closer. Yeah. Whoa. It's terrible. I feel like the shadow is watching me. Need to take a closer look. This shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Discuss what haunted spirit. We have some options here. Hey, I have something to tell you. You don't want to look behind you. So I see the past and not the present. There's things that I can see, but it's just fragments of events that have happened. It's why I see the legs, because that's probably them running away. Aiko-san, can I ask you something? What did you see? The thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? Blurry and all, but also tangible? Was it that kind of shadow? Huh? Sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to get attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light or a lie. The thing you saw, it was definitely in his room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes! Okay, good, because we have some answers, but not really much. Nothing here new. Hey, do you want to talk about this? Just don't rely on me, got it? Okay, wow. I see a haunted spirit. I'm gonna rely on you. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are these shadows that show up with these glasses? Don't see them. Nowhere I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them but not touch them. Aren't most monsters in urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me. You figured it out. About the shadow traces. I like how I say that and it gives me a little clue as if it's gonna lead to anything. But my senpai is just saying, you know, it's not my job. Look, I get that you're lazy, okay? But like, also your shoes are still on. Alright. Hey, Mio, you got, I have to ask you something. How do your legs feel? Mio, a few things? Nothing. Washroom. Door. It's weird because this has no more options. But the legs are for sure related to them running away. 100%. Alright. I think we have enough to solve things. I guess we just figured this out, I guess. Supportive senpai. Let's see what this is. I should write about Jasmine in my journal too. My senpai at the Urban Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be... she's not that... It's not that she's not friendly, or that she's very friendly. She doesn't care. Like, she really doesn't care, and she doesn't want to do anything. Like, she's very, she's nonchalant. Right? Like, she's very sort of, like, aloof. But she's not aloof because she's, like, unawares of things. She's aloof because she doesn't care about it. And so she doesn't want to deal with it. It's why the boss man, it's why the director said that that she's really good with a high-level picture, but we're better with the smaller details. She doesn't care about the details, and I'm a detail in the larger role of her job, which is finding clues. She's uninterested. Not quite disinterested, not quite. Let me rethink this. Oh. She's not very friendly. Yeah, I wonder if she hates me. I thought she was nice enough. Like, I didn't think she was being mean. Doesn't matter. I will keep trying. Okay, well, I was wrong. Maybe she does hate me. I don't know. Urban Myth Dissolution staff member. Thinks basically all tasks are too much work. Says detailed aspects of an investigation are not her strong suit. In charge of guiding us as I stumble through the investigation. Making it clear that her main job was driving. Probably a trusty senpai, nonetheless. I like how her name is Yasumi, but her nickname is Jasmine. And mine is Zami. Inugami University. Alma mater of Aiko, Mio, and Azumi. Known as Gami U. And dear old me, dear you, of course. Famous big sister. Good friend. I should make a note about Mio too, in my journal. So sweet. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my... friend at university? I don't know if it's a friend. I don't know if it's not a sister. Friend at university. Yes, my friend from the same uni. a pretty university student originally from a small town. We became friends when Mio lost her student card, and I, without realizing it back then, found it for her with my clairvoyance. Mio is very tidy and will be annoyed if you're messy and to put stuff back where they're supposed to be. She would hate me. Our big sister. I should write about Aiko-san in my journal. So cool. She's so like, I don't know. This is the definition of a girl boss. Aiko Shimizu, our client for this case. She's Mio's senpai at a university seminar, which means she's my university senpai. Yep, that's it. I hadn't met her before, but knowing she's a uni senpai gives me a good vibe. Does it? I don't even care if somebody goes to my school. Like if somebody said that they went to my school like 4 years ago, I'm like, okay, and who the fuck are you? I don't give a shit. You care about this? A graduate of Inugami University, the same school that Mio and I go to, and a hard-working big sis figure. Runs a job hunting consultancy and temps that business. When she stayed over at Mio's place and was about to sleep, Aiko-san noticed an unsettling presence. Sorry, wrong button. Take off the glasses. It's freaking me out. Here we go. Who is the shadow at the entrance? Let's think things over for a bit. About... what am I saying with this clairvoyance power anyway? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. I'm not really helping much, even if I can see things. It seems you may still need my support. I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no, my memory of the director is going self-aware. First, let's take a moment to narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me? I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, a view of the past. So I'm peeking at what someone was doing there before. If so, well, what about that foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? It's a memory of Mio and Aiko-san. It's a memory of Aiko-san with Mio running away. It's not Jasmine. Jasmine is not here. It's not the ghost. It's not a strange man. They're running away. Maybe this is a memory of Aiko-san with Mio running away. Doesn't feel right. Really? Let me remind you just in case. Clairvoyance shows you the memories left in each location. They are views of past events, and not to be confounded with ghosts or such. I see 4 legs, which means this must be 2 people. Also, the legs seem to be heading towards the exit. The notes I took in the journal might give us some hints. Let me rethink this. Really? So it wasn't with Mio. Wait, what? I had to read the emojis again. We're looking into the shadowy figure that appeared in Mio's room. At the time, Mio and Aiko-san were in the room. Oh, but right, because Aiko-san told Mio to leave first, and then the shadow was reaching up at her. So it was actually Aiko-san and the shadow. Mio had already left the room. Sorry, I forgot. Talk to Mio about the incident. When she ran to the police station for help, she saw a poster for the center there and decided to contact us for help. I wonder who this mysterious intruder is. Thinking face. Emoji. Aiko encouraged Mio to sneak out with her, but she noticed the presence of a strange man in the room. Looking around with the glasses is way too scary. Barfing face. I see a spooky figure inside Mio's room. So this means I'm seeing the traces of whoever is actually making it into Mio's room? What? No, not making it into. But she was... with a strange man. Running away? I'm stupid, sorry. I didn't see the ghost that haunts this place. It's this. Maybe it's a memory of Aiko-san with a ghost? Doesn't feel right. Let me remind you again, just in case. God, you're bad at this. Why'd I hire you? Clairvoyance. Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's not running away. How far in the past is this? I guess, like, my confusion is how far in the past that I'm looking at, right? I thought I was seeing the events of last night, when the ghost came by at 12. But if that's not the case, what am I seeing? A ghost of memory past. So if it's even further back, Aiko was with a strange man coming home. Maybe this is a memory of Aiko-san with a strange man coming home? Doesn't feel right. Am I stupid? Like, I feel like I'm stupid here. Well, why can't I figure this out? Like, what? The memories of this location. The memory of this location. We know the first one is correct. The first one is Aiko-san. So it has to start with Aiko-san. She witnessed the thing. But it's the way that they were running out of the room that makes me confused. Like, what exactly am I trying to... Aiko-san... coming home with Mio. Oh, so it's it's all the way at the beginning of the day. So it's not a vision of the event itself. It's just all past memories. So it could even be at the beginning of the day. But they're facing towards the door. I swear they were facing towards the door. No, like weren't they facing towards the door? Aiko-san coming home with Mio doesn't feel right. Oh god, everyone's dead. Everyone's gonna die. This is it. This is bad. I wasn't made for this. Azami is a computer scientist in the making. Running away with Mio. I'm sorry! Is this grammatically correct? How come it's not like this? I did Aiko-san. Okay, so the sentence that I tried was maybe this is a memory of Aiko-san with Mio running away. I thought, you know, Aiko-san, comma, with Mio, comma, running away. But is the correct sentence Aiko-san running away with Mio? Is that... I need a linguist. I need a linguist. Can a linguist please tell me which one sounds better? Fuck! I was right, but I got the wrong order. That's kind of annoying to get the right order. Because the grammar is hard to parse. Like, it's... Because it's very... I mean... You know what it is? I need to be stupid. I need to look at this not like Beowulf. I need to look at this like... green eggs and ham, right? Super simple sentence structure, by the book. This is like, you know, the Webster's Dictionary way of writing English. I need to use that to guide my ability to form these sentences. I'm doomed. I'm too smart for this. I'm just kidding. Maybe this is a memory of Aiko-san running away with Mio. So, I really can see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Aiko saw. No, I saw through my clairvoyance. They don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts and my clairvoyance might tell us something. Anomaly in the room. The final one. Where did the shadow come from? Investigate. Let's think things over for a bit. Anomaly that occurs in old buildings and the shadow that suddenly appeared. Mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If we only had one witness, they might simply have imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watched. I have no idea what to think about or how. In that case, let me offer some guidance. My resident director boss is talking to me again. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose the shadow actually exists and acts similarly to humans. If it acts like us, I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. Okay, simple English. Simple English. Now, there's a couple things, right? It appeared in the room as if out of nowhere. But she felt like she was being watched this entire time. Right? That's what Mio said. Aiko too noticed that it was like reaching out for her and was about to grab her, which means it has a physical form. But when she took the photo, it disappeared. So now it's gone somewhere. So it has the ability to appear and disappear at will. It's not a physical like being that can just show up out of nowhere. Hypothesis: the shadow feet that I saw through the glass eventually of Mio and Aiko-san ran of when they ran away from the room, right? So that's what the director meant when he said the things I'm seeing aren't ghosts. So this will take me a while to get used to. Crying face. Maybe it didn't actually appear somewhere within the room. It has a special power. Is that grammatically correct? I don't know. Let me think about this. We also know there's space under the bed for at least one person. What's interesting though is where could the being have gone if it wasn't a supernatural being? Right? There's the unit bathroom, which I don't think they've ever checked or like opened, as well as the balcony. Like you could maybe climb down the balcony, but somebody would see you. And given where they live, it's an apartment building and there's a lot of people. I don't think that beast, like that creature, could have ran away. But it was at midnight when everyone was asleep. Maybe it was so maybe it did appear out of nowhere. Maybe it was a ghost. But it was wearing a hoodie. The key is that it was wearing a hoodie, which means it was somebody. Because why would a creature need to wear a hoodie, right? Unless maybe you died with a hoodie and then you became a ghost. But remember, it's past events. It's not actually like monsters. Like, we're here to figure out, is it a myth or is it an actual creature of some kind? Like, is it an actual spooky, scary story that's come to life? That's why we're here. We're here to dissolve the urban myth. Maybe it didn't actually appear. Oh, sorry, wait, what? There's a route that leads in. Maybe it didn't actually appear, and there's a route that leads in. Is that English? Maybe it didn't actually appear? Was it really so? First, we need to consider whether the shadow actually exists and acts similarly to a human being. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Is that green eggs and ham? Green eggs and ham, not Beowulf. There we go, green eggs and ham. Ooh! Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Green eggs and ham. Yes, I should focus on how it got inside the room. Man, a monster. That should show us who or what they are. Look for possible points of entry. It's the washroom. Check under the bed. Any secret passages? Of course not. But I can fit pretty easily, so a man could hide here too. That's so scary. Let's get a pic of this too, just in case. This is why, when I go into bed, I take my long sword, Kentucky, and I stab my bed through to the bottom. I ensure that nothing at the bottom of the bed can survive. And I know that if I pull my sword out and there's blood, like red on it, on the very tip, that I've succeeded in saving my life. Hasn't happened yet, but it will happen soon, someday. Hey, Aiko-san. Any, nope, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Behind the bookshelf? No. Couldn't. Think things over. If it was a normal intruder, would they easily be able to climb up so high? No. I should ask what the police told them. Ask what the police said. Aiko-san, can I ask you something? About the intruder, yes. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I heard the way they treated me and stopped listening midway. I think they told Mio something. Understood. Honestly, the police don't make it easy, right? If they don't really... They're not very... They didn't really ensure that these people would want to cooperate with them. You would think that'd be a top priority, but guess not. Hey, Mio, a few things. How did the shadow get in? I've been thinking to find out what that shadow was. We should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and wait, what? Since then, I've been extra careful to check the door. So how could this? It was really sudden, out of thin air, even. Something scary happened. Can I ask you what happened before? If it's okay to ask. You have to ask. Around 2 years ago, I think, someone was kind of stalking me. That was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azumi. Wait a minute. Where is it? Here we go, this one. On socials. I wish I could go pull out the phone again. Socials. There was one post. Where somebody doxed her address. Someone identified the apartment from the photo. It was my friend Mio's place. What are the odds? And what's interesting is that they even knew the name of Mio. They even knew Mio's name. That was their stalker. Their stalker did that post and found them out. It was their stalker. About your boyfriend. This is purely for investigative purposes, but... You know, like... Please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I'd call a boyfriend. Not currently. No. BF. Now. Noted. Sorry, thanks. Why is that so hard to ask? About the intruder? Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought the same thing and asked them. But they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor, the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. See? I'm a genius. I see, makes sense. Window entry unlikely. Noted. Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Azumi. I'm a genius. Take a peek. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so might as well snap a shot. Why did I just take a look at the photo? Yeah, look closer. On close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. Oh, fuck. Do you know why? Well, most women now don't need to raise the toilet cover. Actually, even if you transition, right? I'm telling you right now, do not lift the toilet seat cover. Just sit down. I practice the German practice of sit and pissin'. It is the best change I've made to my life. It is so good. Everybody can benefit from it. You do not need to raise it, and especially because it leaves evidence. The seat's raised as well. I remember Mio being the type who's always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now. No, what are you doing? Why did you close it? That's evidencia. It's evidence! You touched the evidence! Fuck! Look around the door. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that the door is locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me! I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I should snap a picture too. I talked to Mio and Aiko-san, and looked around the room, I think. So, getting closer to narrowing down the urban myth? Well... Yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. What? At this stage, the boss man tends to call. One's phone is ringing. See? Right on cue. What? Wait, it's mine? Pick up already. Yes. Hello, this is Azumi. Director Meguriya here. Well done, Miss Azumi. Director-san! Cut the formalities, eh? Director or whatever is fine. Yes. Director-san. Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case is starting to take shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay, how should we identify the urban myth? Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of a center's archives. Identification? What? Is about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case's specifics. This is another one of my beginning questions, but do we even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them. So if this myth is one of them, Neo might still be in danger. Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree? Yes, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. Yeah. Let's try this out. Let's see what the gameplay is here now. He's so cool. Look at him. With his eye, his vision. Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution. So I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you. Well, everyone? Our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics. So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you'll need to hear our investigation report first. Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your investigation results. The director is basically an anomaly himself. Let us begin by laying out exactly what happened here. This started around Mio and Aiko-san. You both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct? That's right. This intruder that you witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed. Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they are fake pictures? That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts instead of relying solely upon their accounts. Objective facts? Miss Azumi, I understand you have already gathered the necessary clues. With your power of clairvoyance? Yes, I think. So, Miss Azumi, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? Here we go. Now we get to see all the evidence come together, okay? Especially, listen, the toilet seat cover, that is the smoking gun, alright? I can see the piss stream, like, falling right into it. On the toilet seat convo, and applying math, assuming a gender-normative couple. There's 4 possible states for the toilet, and 3 of them involve the toilet seat being down. So down is mathematically correct. Absolutely, right? Absolutely. The toilet seat being up is the anomalous position. Because poop, double down. Let's say, gender normative woman peeing down, right? Dude lifts up. Listen, buddy, you've just broken the system. It's all down all the way time. Added note, the last one cares not for up or down, and it becomes personal preference. That is true. I do like to poop with the toilet seat up, because I like to feel the cold rim of the Could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? I saw a figure. I saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched and that Aiko-san saw. I don't know if it was a human or anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room and it wasn't a ghost. Boom! This game is such a good visual treat. I love everything about this. Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Oh my god. Let us focus on what exactly that shadowy figure might have been. Miss Azumi, I believe you found some form of evidence that said the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything that caught your eye? You mean other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance? Yes. There was a clue you came across while investigating. If you were watching with your vision, you just tell me? I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So, let me ask you, Miss Azumi. Where was there evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room? The unit bathroom. It was the toilet seat cover! The unit bathroom felt kind of strange. Ah, splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? The toilet. Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright. It's all about the way you piss. If you want to stalk somebody, be sure to sit down peeing so that they never suspected you were there. That's not real advice. Please don't take that as real. Please do not ban me. Neo's the type who closes the lid too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up. Great. Excellent. Oh! What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more as the resident had been inconsistent about handling the lid. Which means the third presence in the room would have been male. A man. Oh! Depends. What the what? What would an open toilet lid tell you? Azumi. Have you ever seen a man pee, Azumi? If you did, you would know. I wouldn't have to tell you. But you've never seen a man pee in your life, have you, Azumi? You're missing out. A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male. Huh? So this anomaly chose to relieve itself. You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomenons, while others act just like humans. Wonderful. This urban myth's traits is seeping out onto the light. Rita-san, are you enjoying this? Miss Azumi, your next choice will be vital. Huh? Sure. A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly? And from where? I remember Neil saying it appeared out of nowhere. Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There always is something about where they appear. So, Miss Azumi. Yes. Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? It was Aiko. It wasn't Mio. Mio had no clue. Aiko told Mio about the anomaly. But why is that important? Oh. Where was Aiko going to sleep? Aiko was going to sleep on the floor because she didn't want to take Mio's bed because this is Mio's room. And what is on the floor? What's on floor level? The cockroaches, but also the underside of your bed. When we checked underneath the bed, there was space for somebody to be there. I think the figure probably got up because it knew it would have been seen at that point. Aiko was the first one who saw it. It was Aiko-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room had only one bed. So Aiko-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Miss Azumi, do you know where Aiko-san saw the male intruder? Under the bed. Under the bed, I guess. Aiko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Brilliant! Exactly. Aiko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. Ah, so good. You're getting the hang of this, Azumi. I knew it was right to trust you. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Oh, this is so cool. Identification. The man under the bed. Ah! Sorry, I just assumed that it would make that noise. I don't know why. The man under the bed. Hey, I know that one. The one with a machete or axe hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly or originating in the United States. Okay, why the US? What did the Americans do to deserve that call out? What's going on in America? Yes, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been. Bertha-san. What should we do? What could I do? I need to think of something. Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Huh? Other settings vary. An initial, an only encounter. Or another case, where it jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what makes this anomaly so compelling. Compelling? Miu's in trouble here, right now! Tell me what to do already! As I said, this one cannot be countered. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on. Oh? What if it shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand Miss Azumi. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focusing on urban myths. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say! I just wanted to protect Mio! Oh, it's okay, Azumi. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. But, Michael-san... Azumi... I don't know what to do. Mio... Don't worry, my place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Oh, really quick, huh? One subway station away, huh? My sister in Christ. My sister in Christ, that's still at least 10 minutes away. You could kill someone in 5 seconds! Mio, listen. Yes? I'd like you to have this, at least. As a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble, or worried. Thank you, Azumi. I'll read this later. A letter. Well, we should call it a day. Please rest well, Mio. That's it. That feels so unsatisfying. Which doesn't leave her alone. Oh no. I've rechecked the locks. Should be good. Why is this even happening? Did I mess up somewhere? Azumi, help me. It scared me. Just a call. Who is it? Oh no. Oh, hello, Aiko-san. Yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no. I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance. The chains in as well. Yes, bedtime for me. You too. Duh. Did I fail her? Not again. Oh my god. No! Did I fail her? I think I failed Mio. I think maybe there's different endings that you can go for. Because it's like... how did it appear again? Underneath the bed, right? And how come when we looked, there was nothing under the bed there? But if it's an urban myth, it doesn't preclude the idea that it is supernatural, right? Just because we dissolve the urban myth doesn't mean that it isn't a supernatural occurrence. It could be a magical portal under the bed to Stalkerville. I don't know. Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you or what? No, I can't seem to reach Mio. But I heard from Maiko-san early this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. What? Wait. Is this new mess that bad? Even worse. Aiko-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Their reputation, Jasmine! Their reputation online is being sullied! My queens! Mio is really upset about it. Not sure I get what's going on. But we should probably take a scroll, yeah? Urban myths come out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what that dude under the bed does too. Man under the bed, thank you. Start by checking social media, like before. Yes. Can we use the professional jargon of this workforce? Jasmine, please, thank you. Stick with the terms, the professional terms. We have a glossary for a reason, okay? I'll try looking around. She's going on and she's like making her like new terms and stuff. Hey, I got a message from Boss Man. So we should start from Aiko-san's account. Nice. Already on it? First thing, let's check what happened to Mio and Aiko. And also why they're being flamed again. That's it. Go for it. Understood. I'm gonna go for some coffee. Give me 1 second. You know how they have snail mucus for your face? They should make snail mucus for your throat. That way your throat stays nice and moist the entire time, and you always have like, you know, like a nice like your throat would never get dry no matter how long you like talk. Aiko, 7-star fig consultant. Oh, 7 figures. Like she makes 7 figures. I thought it was like she eats 7-star figs. Sorry. My dear friend Mio was attacked again. I want the police to formally launch an investigation. And those you taking the opportunity to snoop on our private lives get one of your own. You'll be around for personal information. Blowing up again. These still get more attention than the case itself. We should check how far these guys are digging. Also, why this photo? I don't get it either. Old photo maybe. Weird that they post this with all the heat. Because Mio is not the same anymore. You call it your personal life while posting on the internet for all to see. LOL. She's been doxxed, so let's hide. Does this mean she's safe at least? I hope Mio is okay. Was there anyone who went to break and enter because her address was doxxed? That could be the case. Yeah, right, if they learned that the girl is living alone. What are the police doing? Just pilfering our taxes and running? Scary. Rana, take a deep breath. It is key to feel the flow of energy. The disturbances of the mind attract bad energy. Take care of your mind, body, and soul, everyone. Yoga Studio Shin. This is not the time. What? Deep breaths. Is Aiko that Aiko? She's still pulling stunts like this. Desperate to stay relevant, I guess. She's that Aiko then. Pretty famous. What a comment though. Aiko. Please excuse the sudden reply. Hello, madams. Please excuse the sudden reply. Are you both doing okay? Please stay safe. Yours truly, your gentleman. How do you stay safe when the dude just shows up everywhere? Just make sure you always lock the door. I know this Aiko girl. Is she famous? This person doesn't know her either. Mid-level famous. There's so much attention on Aiko-san herself. Your glasses catch anything? Not yet. Aiko is Aiko 5S, right? She had quite the following. Yeah, that's right. She was well known while using this handle. So Aiko-san used to be known as Aiko 5S. I should note that down. Put the glasses on. There we go. I think I'm gonna look into Aiko 5S. Aiko's former account? Yeah, might show him something. Go for it. I'm gonna say it. Remember what I always say? This is the quintessential experience of a woman on the internet. There's something so funny to me that a woman could literally be pouring her like heart out and saying like something's going on and like stuff, or like they could be celebrating, like she could be celebrating some moment of her life, and all somebody says is something about their looks. It always gets boiled down to you're so pretty, or you're so cute, or you're so beautiful. When it's like, I'm telling you about the time I've been traumatized. It's like, oh, you're so cute. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man? Mio's attracting attention too, it seems. Aiko exposing her friends again. Gross. Is it someone she knows? Or it could be someone who knows her from Aiko 5S days. I think I've seen her name before. I think she's this Mio Sato. Oh no, her full name. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Put the glasses on. Mio Sato is Mio's full name. Someone posted this through social media. I'm worried that this might lead to some weird rumors. Yeah, try looking into that too. Why all the sub-posting? But maybe we'll see where the rumor came from. Maybe so. Need to find something to put out the flames.
Mio's identity has been revealed. Oh, she's so precious. She's so beautiful. I want her for myself.
Wait, no. How come? Don't believe everything you read. Why are you going out of your way to share the info? Now people will search it. Thank you. Is Mio alright? Aiko-san should be used to handling this stuff. Mio, on the other hand. If all this info is true, that Mio girl has been fully doxxed now. No. Aiko, you doxed your friend. How does it feel? LOL. How's it supposed to feel? Nice work, doxers, asshole. All the time in the world, all the wrong reasons. So true. I love Jasmine. She's so cool. All the time in the world, all the wrong reasons. It's like, dude, like you have all this time and you're gonna do this with it? Come on. What were you doing in your old account? Show me. One at a time. This Aiko girl is really that Aiko 5S? I used to watch her on BooTube. Okay, for a second, I thought it was BoobTube, and I was like, whoa, BooTube all the time. You're supposed to visit on BooTube. Super active. Apparently, she started some recruiting consultancy, recruiting consulting agency now, and swapped back to Aiko, which led into her current work. Yeah, kind of faded out from posting vids. I lose interest when they do that, but some will follow their stands wherever they go. That's my Oshi! Guys, chat, I'm just gonna tell you. If Henya went to kick, I'd go with her. I'm just saying, okay? Like, she's my Oshi. She was on TV before as a college influencer. I remember seeing it. Aiko-san was even on TV. Wow! Oh yeah, she was a commenter on some info variety show. Ooh. We ask ex-charismatic influencer turned recruiting consultant CEO Aiko 5S about current recruitment trends and what skills companies are looking for. Click here for more. From some old article. Man, they quick. Well, click it. Click it. I thought some of these words might wiggle, but no. Well, how do I click the thing? Click here for more. I feel like I'm being bamboozled. What? I went to them for advice on job hunting. She was super nice and I learned a lot. I never thought the CEO would be Aiko 5S. Girl boss energy. Girl boss! That's what I said! Jasmine, that's what I said! Oh man, Jasmine is my spirit animal. Holy shit. Me and her have the exact same, me and her have the same mindset. We both hate work. As soon as I saw Aiko, I said she's a girl boss and I laughed. But she said it and she's like, she doesn't cringe at it. Because she's being real about it. She's cooler than me. Aiko 5S did all the streams solely aiming for controversy and now she's a CEO. Is it true she wanted to stir up controversy? Depends on the stunt. Aiko 5S had both solo vids and collabs with other streamers. Ooh. Some of those really were asking for it. As a college group, they had a real kids will be kids kind of vibe. Ooh. Yeah, I think people kind of forget that, like, even if you're in college or university, right? You're still so isolated from the world so as to be a child still. And so what ends up happening is that you're no better than a child in terms of your mindset, but also the ways that you approach certain situations in life. Like, people still do stupid things even in college and university. And unfortunately, some people never learn beyond that because when you go into a job, depending on your job, you also get isolated. And so you still have that kids will be kids mentality, right? Not to say that, like, it's necessarily gonna, like, help you grow in a like some jobs, most jobs will help you grow or something, but rather that you're pushed out of your comfort zone and that you're pushed into an unfamiliar place and that you're forced to sort of integrate with others. That tends to help, and a lot of places really don't bother with that. It's very easy to stay in your bubble. No way. Yeah, whatever. Next. She was business smart even from high school. From what I remember, claimed some brand stole the idea from a product landing vid they did. Got flamed. Oh, they got flamed. I met her many years ago. She was super friendly. Aiko-san's really nice to talk to. Must be really smart. And really thick-skinned, too. Honestly, when you go online, you have to be thick-skinned, right? You have to tell people off, right? Fuck you, chat! Fuck you! Guess who? Looks like Mio's full name is confirmed Mio Sato. The info from her uni and other socials match up. Oh my god. I wonder if this is from a uni classmate. Why post Mio's personal details? Clout. Humans. Some just rush ahead without a thought for consequences. Why'd she say humans like she's not a human herself? What could possibly be fun about exposing information about other people online? It's not like they have some good reason. Yeah, they just do it for the sense of fulfillment. About Mio's alt account. It's Bloom 30. I guess the 30 takes the Mi from the Japanese reading of Mitsu, and O equals 0 for Mio. How cute. Jasmine, what's an alt account? Oh, an alt account. The other one. It's the one that people use for a porn. For anonymously posting stuff they want to keep secret, and for viewing porn. Mio had one? This post is going places. Examine. You'll know this. I have an alternate account on Twitter where I post exclusively pictures of the back of my heel. Bloom 30. If this is really Mio's account, we should look into it. It might tell us where the rumors around her came from. Guess we should, huh? At least to catch up on what's being said. Yes. Thing is, her name isn't that unique, so searches may be too wide. Look for more keywords that might lead to Mio herself. I'll try. So we need to find more keywords. So that's how you combine the search terms. Because there's this thing, right? When you search, it says specify 1 or 2 search terms. And I was like, why would you want to specify 2? It's because you can find posts that like correlate between those things. So how much of this have I been missing in terms of like fun, weird stuff to find? Day in the life. It's an investigation, but you don't need to follow every single stupid lead. How can people be such jerks? I hate this. Is it wrong for me to want to read, huh? Doesn't use this account anymore. Does she? Wow, yeah, almost 2 years since the last post. But not much fuel for the fire either. With a face like that, I'd be sugar dating too. There are so many people that go on sugar dating, actually. I found about this. There's a whole like subreddit for it, and there's also even like people on like Twitter. There's like hashtags that they use. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of it. It's a fascinating sort of like sub-circle of the world. And I find it interesting because like I would do it too. Whoa. Flammable. Handled with care. Zammy, Mio's your friend, right? Any wood from her? No. I need to see her so we can talk directly. First, the glasses. We have sugar dating now. This is where this rumor started. I hate to do this to Mio, but we should search the word sugar dating too. Okay, go for it then. Yeah. Talk about truest rumors. I bet you there's a secret sugar baby club in the basement of that like, super expensive and famous hotel, Asagiri. So even sugar dating has its fair share of these rumors. Yep. In the realm of might be. Put the glasses on. This is very like detailed. There's a lot of different things that you can find, and I love the use of this, right? Because like in storytelling, a lot of the time with this sort of like fictional stuff, people go to like old libraries to learn about some supernatural thing. But like the truth is, you don't do that anymore. Like you can just go online and find things, right? So how do you integrate that into a story in a believable way that then makes it so that it's both modern, so it's like in the modern world, but still conveys the difficulty of finding information about something, right? When you have so much information that is true at your fingertips, how do you make it so that an investigation still has weight? You do this. It's a beautiful way of integrating it into the narrative and making it feel like you're really digging deep into something that has no clear answer. Because it's rumors. It's just things that people say, and you still need to correlate these things. You still need to deduce what's going on. It's a beautiful way of handling this, and I love it. You need to look up True's roommates.
What a whore, but I can fix her. DM me for some fun.
Block and move on. Some people do it because they want to, too. You're beating a dead horse. Not sure what to make of this. Humans will be humans.
Oh my, I simply can't find the post I am looking for. Mr. Oogle, please assist me. My poor delicate body can only handle doing one search term at a time. Dainty and helpless as I may be, perhaps I dare to try 2.
Thanks. You have to earn what you can while you can with looks like these. Maybe she's still at it. Honestly, yeah, and it's not a bad thing, right? Plus, I've heard it can be fun for them too, because you get like a new experience. If you could go on dates, be treated well, get paid money for it, and have sex, like maybe, wouldn't you want to? I don't know, it seems kind of nice. How could they assume so much about Mio? Yeah, nah. Even working your butt off nowadays, you can only earn 200,000 yen a month at best, $2,000. Obviously, these get-rich-quick schemes are popular. I blame the government. As if all girls default to sugar dating. Right? Like, that's a weird part, too. Why would they all be defaulting? Okay, let's switch with these two together. No results found. So you can't just do everything together for no particular reason. And it doesn't fill your board with extra. But it is worth it to try the combos to see what's going on, to see what shows up. Because I'm curious to see these various combos. But maybe there's no... like, because I want to find hidden flavor text. But maybe there is no hidden flavor text, and maybe there's only as much as you will get. So some of these are meant to be found solo. Ooh, but some not. Truest rumors, sugar dating. This is not some truest rumor, it's real. They put a chip in people. They use a signal to catch them. No cap, for real, for real. When they catch you, they take you to another dimension. Sugar babes are dangerous. Huh? Microchips? What for? This is the evolution of the 5G thing, okay? So instead of 5G, it's 1P. One pussy takes you into no-no land. Conspiracy 101? Never know where they are. Guys, keep an eye out for guys in suits and sunglasses. LOL. I know this one. There was a movie about them. That's an urban myth too. The Men in Black is real. The Men in Black. Guys who wear all black. Men in Black. Cash for dates, sugar money, call it what you will. But if you need a name for it, you're probably hiding something. No? What? If you need a name for it, you're probably hiding something. No, that's not why. My brother in Christ, the reason why you use a canonical name for something is because it is called knowledge transfer. It's called intuition. It's called intuitive reading. It's the ability and to convey more information about something by using the specific, industry-specific jargon that then allows you to put more info into what you have! Fucking idiots! Sorry, this game makes me feel a certain way. Because you go on social media, right? And it's unfortunate, because I have to deal with social media, and you just see people saying the dumbest shit. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking idiot? It's like, there's a reason for this, you fucking idiot. But they can't see it, and they'll never see it, because their eyes are too narrow to see what exactly is going on. Their mind is closed shut. They can't widen it. They are literally incapable of widening it for some reason. I don't know why. What kind of monetary benefits are they talking about? Wait, generation gap? I'm not that much older. I bet scary stories were still the rage. We'd be hearing about sugar babes taking off their masks and asking, am I pretty? Scissors in hand. Yeah, a woman in ritual white showing up in front of those who are expecting a pretty girl. Girls that age are probably done married too. Mary in the mirror? Sounds kind of familiar, but also not. You mean Bloody Mary? That Bloody Mary thing? Yeah, this. Do a ritual in front of a mirror and presto. If I could be liked by only one girl, I wish it was Lady 8 Feet. I don't want to date her. I just want her to stalk me. Lady 8 Feet sounds like a celebrity or movie star. Never heard of her? Guess there are people like that. Legit monster lady. So tall, she can peek into 2 second-floor windows. Pretty famous myth. So, I have a journal about this now. Oh god, we have a bunch of things. The police determined entry from the window was impossible. The police don't seem to be believing their accounts. The bathroom doesn't have the space for someone to hide, but I should take a photo anyway, just in case. This crying. Why does she have that, pleading face all the time? Identified this man under the bed, weighing the glass, found traces of an intruder being in the room. The state of the toilet hints at his gender. Aiko-san witnessed the man appearing from under the bed, enough to identify this urban myth. An axe-wielding man who appears from under the bed. His next move is unpredictable, making preventative measures impossible. Aiko-san has agreed to keep an eye on the Mio, scary face. Mio was attacked by an anomaly. But Mio was attacked by a man. Seems she's okay, but I want to see for myself and make sure. First, we need to make sure socials for Aiko-san's. We need to check socials for Aiko-san's post and any reactions to it. Post is blowing up. This photo feels like a careless move, it really does. Aiko-san used to be a well-known influencer during her college days. It's the first time I've actually met a real-life influencer. Seems her nickname back then was Aiko5S. And we got a new urban myth about the 8-foot lady. Okay, I won't even lie to you. I thought this meant she had 8 feet. I thought what the guy was horny over was her 8 feet. Because people are really into feet. I thought it was that he really wanted her to step on him. Because she has 8 feet. So imagine, like, because like when people have 2 feet, right, and you step on someone, that's like 2 feet. Like at most, you could maybe crush the balls and like the neck at most, right? With 8 feet, dude, you could take up like the entire chest area. You could absolutely like crush someone's like entire chest cavity down, right? I just thought that was it. This one's even famous in my neck of the woods. A young man decided to visit his hometown. Oh, in the countryside while his school was on break. One day, relaxing on the porch of his grandparents' house, he heard something strange. Po, po, po. It sounded like a woman's voice. Looking in the direction of the sound, he saw a hat that seemed to be floating along the top of a tall hedge. Upon closer inspection, the hat was set atop the head of a woman in a white dress. For her head to be visible over such an obstacle, he had to have been almost 8 feet tall. Later that day, that young man asked his grandparents about the woman. As soon as he mentioned the woman's hat and her height, the couple turned white as a sheet. His grandfather spoke to him, more serious than he had ever seen her. The woman you saw was 8-foot lady. Go to the room upstairs and don't step a foot outside. Unbeknownst to the young man, the 8-foot lady was well known in the village since long ago. It was said that any young man that she took a liking to was found dead within a few days' time. This time, she had taken a liking to him. The young man was ushered into a room with newspaper over the windows, a protective seal on the door, and a warding cell piled in the cardinal directions. His grandfather told him again, "No matter what happens, no matter what you hear, do not leave this room until tomorrow morning." Left no choice in the matter, the young man did as he was told. At 1 a.m., there suddenly came a steady tap 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 on the window. Then he heard his grandfather's voice saying, "It's all right, you can come out now." Knowing it was a trick, the young man held his hands together in prayer and waited until morning. The next morning, he was taken out of the village by car. "Do not open your eyes until we've left the village," he was warned. As they drove through the countryside, the same steady tap 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 came at the window of the car. Just on the other side of the glass, a voice said, "Po po po." As the car passed the Buddhist statues at the edge of the village, the 8-foot lady's presence seemed to disappear. The young man felt safe. He had heard several days later that the seal created by the Buddhist statues had prevented the 8-foot lady from leaving the village, but his grandparents also told him to be careful, as the statues had recently been vandalized by someone. If you ever spot a tall woman in a hat and white dress, you'd better take caribou too. That's... This moose really does put everything, like a bunch of puns everywhere, huh? Vacation, process, yep. Okay, so now we need to do another keyword. True-ish rumors. By itself. Sugar dating by itself. Sugar dating ACO 5S. I'm just curious if it pops up specifically. That true-ish rumor thing was an extra thing. Fine. We do Bloom 30. Sugar dating. This is the key. Totally boasting about our scores as Bloom 30. Who are these sugar dating success stories for anyways? What does that mean? 20 arrow up? What does that mean? Twitter, okay, twitter.com. Yes, it's called Twitter. Sugar dating. In love and together with my sugar daddy. Okay, that's a titty. Would you date me? Be serious. Okay, that's a titty. Okay, that's also titties. That's a penis. He's naked. Oh yeah, that's a titty. All right, that's I'm not really learning much about this subculture. Sugar dating, Japanese. Is a Japanese term. Papakatsu. What Papakatsu? OL office lady. Sugar fans, you're saying that you're jealous. Oh, that's a lot of titty. Okay, well, I think I know enough now. I'm assuming that's only people she's been with. Neo. Well, some role model figures know how to make how-to manuals and such, so that paves the path. Wait! She was giving advice on how to be I see, she was giving advice on how to have success in the world of being a sugar dater or a sugar baby. Bet you an ex-papa did it. Reminds me, Mio mentioned being stalked before. Yes. Yeah, that's one possibility. Honestly, don't see the problem here. My friend Mommy Grin had a celeb as a sugar date. Super jelly. Lucky Mommy-chan. Honestly, because I feel like this is just a very normal thing, right? Because if people are lonely, is that so wrong to like do? You're giving them the ability to sort of find somebody to be with. And because it's transactional, it's like, you know that there's no stakes to it, kind of. I mean, obviously people can still be stocky about it and stuff, but for the most part, because it's transactional, it lends a certain sense of like guarantee to it in terms of you have company, not necessarily sexual, but also a finality to it. Once the transaction is over, you both go on your way, and there's a level of professionalism to it where no one will even tell you about it. No one will tell anybody that you did it too. It's like a pretty nice. It feels like a pretty decent, like, setup. But you're way more introducing babies to daddies than dating them yourself. Saying other girls for the dirty work. Some friend you got there. Sugar dating was mostly an individual choice, but some people played dispatch. They say anything can be turned into a business, but there's a duo investigating urban myths. I like Aiko. Be my sugar mom. Moving on. Seconded. I don't care what you do, just play your taxes. And how is that relevant? Totally not. Breaking news, the Bloom 30 to break even having not sociopaths as sugar baby. Click here for more. Looks like we tracked down the rumor source. You shouldn't just believe all of what's written here. But this might be related to why the anomaly appeared in the first place. Yes. I wish I could put a stop to all this. So this is where the Mio's Pass thing came in. So we have everything that we need. And it all came from the same account, the one with the car. I've seen that picture somewhere. Here we go. Aiko, you doxed your friend, how does it feel? While some of these images get reused, it's very clear that the images are very, very specific to who these people are. For instance, Guess Who has been very consistently behaving the same way. This person has also been consistently behaving the same way. It feels like there's personalities based on the pictures, so you can kind of like track them all the way through. But what? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Zammy, what you doing? I posted myself from my own account. I had to put it out there. Please don't insult Mio without knowing anything. Give it a rest. Ah! Isn't that just fuel for the fire? Yeah, exactly. I can't just sit and watch. While Mio's feeling so much pain. I guess you're the type who only learns from experience. That white knight spirit you got there is fine and all, but you should really think before you act. Wow. Up to you though. Zammy does what Zammy will. You can wrap up searching the socials. Time to prep for on-site. Understood. This demo is very expansive. I guess like it gives you the first case to go over, but I didn't expect this demo to take so long. But it's a very, again, it's a very capable narrative game. What's interesting too is the level of interactivity, right? If this was just a visual novel and you just kind of went down every single pathway, you'd feel kind of like, whatever. But because it gives you the ability to like put your hand into the cookie pot. Sorry, I know the actual term. But because it gives you the opportunity to almost influence what's happening, it feels like much more of a game than most other visual novel games of this type. And there's a lot of different bits of lore that you can read that seems very consistent from moment to moment. You can see different personalities sort of showing up. The writing is extremely solid in that case. And because it's genuinely the narrative is super interesting and I really enjoy the plot points, it makes it that much easier to stay into it. And then the characters, like look at how cool Jasmine is. She's so fucking, look the clothes. Here we go. Yes. I'll ask Mio as much as I can about the stalker and her past. If you go all out like that, it'll be way too overwhelming. There are other directions you can look into. Think before you pry. But if you're fine with possibly losing your friend, be my guest. I see. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be careful. See, Jasmine is very experienced at this. Mio. Before we say anything. Oh, I'm forced to walk. Mio, are you alright? Answer me. Yes, I'm not hurt or anything. But I was so scared. I'm glad you're safe at least. I kept thinking, if only you'd been there with me yesterday. Answer me, I really don't know what to do. I know. I'm sorry. Talk to me when you feel up to it. No pressure, okay? Alright. I'm all geared up to help Mio. What exactly should I look into? Hey, don't ask me. But some stuff you could check out. This anomaly. Dude under the bed is showing up at Mio's like a bad habit. So maybe the anomaly was born from some connection to Mio herself. Affection, jealousy, malice. Many urban myths are born from people's emotions. Might want to poke around at that angle. Anyhow, it's up to you. Connections between the anomaly and Mio. Duly noted. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I'm on it. It's her ex, one of the sugar daddies. So I get the hang of it? Yeah, I think so. About Mio. Jasmine, what could we possibly do for Mio? About that anomaly and also with the social media blowing up. It is tough to watch, I get it, but our job is to figure out the anomaly itself. We can track down the rumor's source on social media, but we can't do anything about it. Working with us means we need to get the urban myth investigation part down first and foremost. But yes, you're right. Examine the other way. A sturdy, reliable door chain. Pretty unlikely it's been tampered with. That's also true, but he came out from under the bed too. I think. Look around the washroom. If he hid somewhere, it'd be here. Don't see anything strange. I'll talk to you later. Maybe. Let's try it. Are you doing okay, Mio? Answer me. Could you stay with me? I'll answer anything. I'll do what I can. Yes, I'll be right here. It'll be okay. Don't push yourself too much. I saw the post. This is a kind of a heavy thing to go into. I saw Aiko-san's post. You were attacked again. Though I didn't really want her to post about it. Aiko-san convinced me that at times like these, it's better to speak up. And I felt she was right. Who could that man be? Any idea who the man under the bed might be? I don't think so. Were you hurt? Mio, you weren't hurt, were you? Were you? Was anything stolen? I'm okay, thanks. I wasn't hurt, and nothing was stolen. She's hesitant to say something. What happened last night? I don't want to make you relive it all, but could you tell me what happened last night? About last night? Yes, it's okay. I can tell you. Yesterday, after everyone went home, Aiko-san was still worried and called me from her place. I checked the locks as I was talking on the phone, then hung up. When I turned around, the man was there. Yes, he was in my room, even though I definitely locked the door. What was that? That's me. Are you okay? Sorry. Thinking about it is really terrifying. Hey, take it easy. Okay? Take it easy on yourself, okay? I'm okay. You're here to help after all. I'll do what I can. I think he was holding an axe or something. It slowly came closer. I think I passed out then. Next thing I remember, it was morning. That's me. I'm really scared. What should I even do? Please. Mio, you'll be alright. I'll figure this out. Take a deep breath. Your face is freaking me the fuck out. I need to chill on the lights. I'm freaking out. Should I chill on the lights? Yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry, didn't mean to flash you there. Fear subsided. Okay. Mio's really scared. We need to find a way to keep this anomaly from showing up again. Man attacked Mio. Bedtime. Examine. According to the urban myth, he crawls out from under here. I see something. Wait. No. A creepy doll. I don't recall Mio being into this kind of stuff. I should check with her. Oh, that's weird. Peek under the bed. Yes, definitely room for one person. And I don't see any secret openings or anything. So, yeah. So even though it may be a myth, and just because we dissolve the myth itself, it doesn't mean that it isn't necessarily not real. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's not supernatural, right? It could still be supernatural, but there are ways. But like, it's our goal to figure out like how is it supernatural. Sorry if not filling you in. Mio isn't hurt, but seems quite upset. So please avoid asking her about sensitive matters. If it helps, I can tell you about what Mio told me. Details, please. Aiko-san, may I ask you about the details you didn't mention when you called earlier? What happened to Mio last night, after we left? Came to check up on Mio this morning and found her passed out. I immediately took care of her, but she's still been in distress ever since. So I listened to her story, and then got in touch with you. That's it? Look around. Bags, accessories, manga, and books fill the shelves. Nothing really unusual. Mio really is a tidy one. Even the shelves are well organized. So that's all you have to say? That's all the details you have? Aiko, you're useless. Securely locked, don't see any traces of entry. Take a peek. Yeah, take a peek. Nowhere to hide in the balcony either. Yo, Jasmine. Jasmine? About the man. Mio said she had no idea who the intruder might be. Maybe it really is a supernatural monster showing up all of a sudden. There's gotta be more to it than that. Though this case does involve an urban myth, so it is possible. But Mio, it doesn't matter whether Mio's being truthful or not. It's just more info to consider, okay? Yes, when you're so mature and grounded. Pfft, whatever. Alright. Mio? Look at this all! There's something I'd like you to look at. Does it scare you? Is it yours? Do you feel uncomfortable? Huh? No, it's the first time I've seen it. Where'd you find it? Under the bed. Goodness. That's so... What exactly is going on, Azumi? Maybe it means something? I really don't know, sorry. It's kinda disturbing. I'll hold on to this for now. The meaning of the doll. Alright, Mio, seems like there's not really much we can talk about here. Let's solve the mysterious anomaly. I should recap on what we've gathered. Ooh. He keeps appearing, this man under the bed. The man under the bed appeared at this person's home. Mio, my home. Yes. The man appeared in front of Mio. This anomaly showing up in Mio's room. What's going on? Strange man. Hides under beds and kills anyone in the room with him under certain circumstances. Usually armed with some kind of weapon, possibly an axe or a machete. If you sense his presence, immediately leaving the room may save your life, apparently. But he didn't kill Mio. That's the weird part. He didn't kill Mio, but he almost grabbed Aiko. That's the weird part. He almost grabbed Aiko. Is there anything else I can look at? Remember. Mio mentioned checking the locks as she talked on the phone, so it's unlikely she forgot to lock anything. Glasses on. Is this a body? Oh wait, I'm looking into the past, so... Is this Mio then? Was she lying there? Look closer. Is it really Mio? The features are all blurry. It does look like a girl, but I should make sure. Yeah. You. What are you? This man-like shadow might be the intruder who scared Mio last night. Look closer. I should take a closer look at the man's shadow. Speaking of which, it doesn't really look like he's threatening her. Is he just watching? But why? Creepy. Observe. Yeah. Yes, the shadow definitely looks like it appeared from under the bed. But how does something appear from under your bed? Daddy, you can't even lock them out. How can we prevent this man from showing up? Good question. You know what? It all starts with Aiko-san. Wait a minute. 2? Is this shadow the man who attacked Mio yesterday? Probably, but what is he doing? Oh, it's a different timeline. I know it's not a ghost, but I'm just as scared. I hate those haunted houses where you need to walk through yourself. What? Oh, walk through yourself, right. I need to gather some clues on this man. It just looks like he's searching the shelves. Sneaking in, going through the shelves for Mio's belongings. Is he interested in Mio herself? Interested? Gross. Something's here. What is on your shelves? Mio? What's on your shelves? You know something. Mio. The shadow. By the way, the place where you passed out, is it where I'm standing now? Yes. while on a call with Aiko-san and checking the window and door locks one by one. But how'd you know? How did I? Just a hunch? A bunch of hunches? Is this about the weird things you see that you mentioned before? Yeah. More or less. Yeah, I can see things, actually. Wouldn't believe what I see. No, don't see anything strange. The thing that I'm very curious about is what was on the shelf that he was trying to find. I guess we don't get access to that yet. However, we can see some connection here that's going on. Let's think things over for a bit. No clue who the man is, the shadow who merely watches, and is snooping around about Mio. We know it's a stalker of some kind. But it's also a supernatural stalker. So something happened to her sugar daddy a long time ago. Or maybe it's literally her sugar daddy coming in. Her ex-sugar daddy. What is the man under the bed's purpose? Word, maybe there's this... I'm so confused. What is the man under the bed known for? The man under the bed from the urban myth. He is said to carry an axe or machete and to kill residents of the room, correct? That's right! He's famous for something like that. But Mio hasn't been physically harmed. In that case, what were the intruder's actual intentions? Maybe he wants to stream online, threaten you. Wait, maybe he wants to scare you suddenly and stream online. Maybe he wants to suddenly, with again, green eggs and ham, suddenly. Maybe he wants to suddenly. Maybe he wants to suddenly, and suddenly. Right? The full combo. Sorry, give me 1 second. I was busy. That's all I'm gonna tell you, really. Maybe he wants to suddenly. What is the man on the bed trying to do? He's trying to steal things. But he also wants to scare you. I like the idea of streaming online because that's an interesting motif. It's like, can you scare somebody into money? But I don't think it's that, right? It's not somebody trying to make some content, I don't think. Least of which that would implicate Aiko-san too, because then it's like, okay, like that's not really a good look. I think specifically he's trying to steal something to get some information about who Mio-san is, or like just trying to get it's like artifacts or it's like tokens or something, right? It's what's that term called? Pieces. What's it called? It's when you try to get like a token of someone to remember them by, and you steal more and more of their things in order to like have them with you. It's a very weird feeling. Oh god, sorry. Give me a second. Sorry, so many calls today. Some calls are nice, other calls are spam calls. That's fine. But let's see how this goes. Maybe he wants to suddenly. Maybe, I mean, if we go on that line of like stealing a token and trying to like, I suppose, obtain something about her, how does that fit in with every other clue here, right? Maybe he wants to secretly steal your things and threaten you. Because then it's like, oh, it's a bit of blackmail. But then what is he trying to steal? Right? We know he's trying to steal something, but for what purpose, right? He's also maybe trying to do it to earn money, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's not even to threaten her, it's maybe to make money from it. Because if she has sugar daddies, they're presumably rich. And they probably, let's assume that this is a supernatural phenomenon, but also that it's tied to somebody that's real too. So it's because it's, again, the urban myth comes alive because of the actions of somebody else, or because of some real emotion behind something, right? So maybe in reality, one of her sugar daddies is using the urban myth and using the doll to sort of channel it to make it real in order to try and obtain something from Mio for her own personal use. For his own personal use. If we go along these lines of what the game is trying to hint at, so secretly steal things and earn money. We know this based on the things that we found during the investigation with her social media, right? With her secret life. So Mio had the private information docs, and they even found her alt account. See, she's been inactive for around 2 years on that one. 2 years ago. Mio's alt account. Rumors are going around about her sugar dating. I made a post asking everyone not to insult her. I'm doomed. I'm glad Mio wasn't injured, teary-eyed face, but why is the man coming from Mio in the first place? Hope she could do something. Man under the bed appeared again. Maybe Mio wasn't hurt. The man appeared in a room that was locked up. How in the world? Passing walls, the floor. And we found a creepy doll. And it wasn't Mio's. The doll is the one that I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah, but it is true that these are like supernatural things, but Is it true that a person can control a supernatural being to perform its own will? And maybe it is true with the presence of the doll being like a focus for this stuff. Maybe he wants to secretly steal things and earn money. Doesn't feel quite right. Mew wasn't attacked and nothing was stolen. Yet the man keeps appearing. What does that mean? But is it because he didn't find the thing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that precludes the being not doing that. So, but if I'm wrong, maybe he wants to appear in front of you suddenly and scare you. Is that really all there is to it? Like, he just wants to scare her. But then why is he looking through the shelf, right? Appear in front of you suddenly and scare you doesn't feel quite right. And scare you? Maybe he wants to suddenly appear in front of you. Oh my god, is it green eggs and ham? Green eggs and ham! Maybe he wants to suddenly appear in front of you and scare you. From the shadow's movement, that's how it looks to me. Does this mean he actually just has an interest toward Neo? That would mean this anomaly isn't really the man under the bed, because it would kill her instead. Then again, he's showing up from under the bed in a locked room. This makes no sense whatsoever. Well, no, it does make sense. Because it was the doll, right? It was being used as a way of teleporting in. Yo, Jasmine. I think we found this. Here we go. Jasmine, if I found this under the bed. What the? Wait, this doesn't belong to Mio? I asked her and she said no, and seemed shaken. Is this a meaning to this doll? No idea. Could mean something, could mean nothing. You're very helpful. You're so helpful to me. I love... Why are you my supervisor? Well, are you my supervisor or are we working together? I can't really tell. Maybe we're working together. Hey, Aiko, you know anything about this doll? Who could the man be? Aiko-san, do you have any idea what the monster that attacked Mio is? The anomaly? A girl as cute as Mio might have caught some creep's eye somewhere, of course. Maybe her ex-boyfriend. She mentioned moving here because her ex started stalking her. She was stalked? But you mentioned there was a monster that showed up, correct? Then maybe not? Well, urban myths can come from obsession, it seems. Thank you for letting us know. Maybe it is just to scare her. But why was it looking around? Why was it looking around the shelf? We'll get to that. How do we prevent the anomaly from reappearing? Are we doing this right? Let's think it through. Space for one person. Man appeared from under the bed. I want to help Mio somehow. But the intruder appears from under the bed, however carefully she locks up. What am I supposed to do? How about blocking the space under the bed with furniture? How about blocking the space under the bed with furniture? If it's showing up from under the bed, you'd just fill the space, couldn't we? That's your solution? Mio? Who is your ex-boyfriend? This is the clue that'll tie into the bookshelf behavior too. Hey Mio, can I hear about your ex-boyfriend from Aiko-san? Okay. Not exactly a secret, but I didn't think it was related. Oh, it is. Seems like these anomalies are sometimes born from such people's emotions, so I just want to confirm. Check. Would you mind telling me a bit more? Okay. I can share it with you then. It was 2 years ago, I think. Around the same time she stopped using her alternate account. We were only dating for a month or so. Don't know if that even qualifies as an ex. Okay, listen, buddy. Alright, some of us don't even get dates. I'm just kidding. He was a control freak. Oh god. He was the guy who stalked me, like I mentioned yesterday. Tell me about him. Could you tell me a bit more about him? Around age 30, medium height and build. He said he works at a famous company. Was kind of woke. What does that mean, Mio? What does that mean? Oh my god! What the fuck is going on? I feel like I'm sent into an alternate timeline, man. What the fuck is going on? Was kinda woke. What the fuck? Had a lot to say about my daily habits. Certain foods are bad for my health and so on. He was a clean freak and uptight. He was insisting I do what he said, so I got scared. I see. That's why you broke up after a month or so. Yeah, but he kept texting me, saying he was nearby and asking to meet. Around that time, I heard this place was available, so I moved here as fast as I could. Makes sense. Gotcha. Thanks. Ex-trained stalker. The anomaly arises from this person's obsession. Well, it came from something. Maybe he was too woke. I'm just kidding. This guy's woke as fuck. Okay, let's fill the space up and done. Alrighty. Yup, this should work. That's not gonna help. Now the man under the bed has nowhere to get in or out. We're safe. I hope. That's not gonna help. This guy's woke as fuck. Zammy, I'll be heading out. Huh? Oh, it's already dark. I think I should stay with Mio tonight. Yeah? Bossman told you to come back. Gonna pass on that? Just gotta text the wall about the center's purpose and your death and blah blah. Yeah, I know already! I don't give a shit, I'm doing my job and keep my friends safe. Duty calls? I'll stay here tonight. I need to go grab fresh clothes, but she'll be back in no time. Huh? Really? Thank you so much! You should head back and rest. More people being here won't necessarily solve anything. Makes sense. If Aiko-san is staying. Okay then, if you say so. Azumi? Are you leaving? Mio, but Aiko-san will stay with you. Also, we took preventive measures against the man under the bed. He shouldn't be showing up from there anymore. I think. Really? Oh, thank you so much, Azumi. Sure thing. I hope you get some good rest tonight. You're really my best friend. You know, are we really? I'm so glad I listened to your advice. Are we really that close? Does this warrant us being this close? I'm not sure. What's going on? It's nothing. There's no way. I'm thinking too much. Hazumi told me he's no longer coming out from under the bed. And Echo-san is almost here. Maybe I should go meet her. I'm more scared here, alone in my room. No. Don't do it. Oh, you idiot. Why would you leave the safety of your home? No! Why are you doing this? Why would you leave the safety of your home, Mio? You fool. Heiko-san, please, hurry, hurry. What is this? Oh my god. No. No! Oh no. Hurry back. I guess that's the end of the entire demo. Because now we're into the final cutscene bits. This game is very interesting. It does everything very, very well, and it does a lot of really cool things with the setting. And it's the right amount of gameplay that you'd expect for a game that's about figuring out mysteries. And I've been waiting for this game for like a while. Ever since I saw that it was in development, I've been waiting for this game to come out for a long time. That's weird that it opens the link immediately. And it does things very, very well. It's a very long demo too, but it gives you such a good taste of what the game is about. And it gives you everything, a full rundown of the entire experience. Which is great, because it's really hard to get a sense of the game if you just take like the first 30 minutes of the game, right? You think, oh, basic visual or basic adventure game, you click on things. And then, but you need to actually go through and figure out the mystery stuff, and to see how freeform it kind of gets. It is fascinating that there's no failure states, that it seemed like I can sort of like always get to the end in some way. You tend to be railroaded towards some final conclusion no matter what you do. But maybe that's what you want for a game like this. And boy oh boy, it doesn't work out well. And it also, the demo ends, right? This demo does one thing interestingly. It ends at the right moment to keep you wanting more, and I really can't wait to see what's next. But I can't wait for this full game to come out. It's crazy how many good games are showing up on the Steam Next Fest. I think just looking a little bit deeper than like the surface, you find this like treasure trove of really cool stuff that shows up. And it's also just things that you need to like, I don't know. Because it is weird. The Steam recommendation system sometimes works, doesn't really work. But just being able to keep an eye on things beforehand too, when they get announced on other places, is nice too. But it is that hard issue of how do you sift through the masses to find something, anything to show up. It's hard. But when you do, I think you get something special. And this is going to be one of those really special games, I'm sure. Also, I'm so curious about what her woke ex-boyfriend was doing. That's a funny phrase. I'd say for Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we really need to find a day to do like only voice acting games. It's hard.